Hey you guys, this is Christian. So Level 5 just finished up their live stream showcasing all their titles releasing for 2023, 2024. And I'm just excited to get to talking about some of these titles. I know it's already been stated before from other people that Level 5 is back. Level 5 is back in full force, and it's just exciting to have them producing games globally again. With that, let's get into this video. But do me a favor, though, you guys, like the video. It definitely means a lot. And consider subscribing if you like. And without taking too much of your time, let's get into the video. The first game they showed us is a new IP, Decapolice. This is the one that we saw back on the Nintendo Direct, and it definitely got a lot of people talking about it based off its art style, based off of its presentation. It looks like a very original idea that I feel like we definitely need in this land space of gaming right now, just because this is such a quirky, crazy sounding game. It definitely looks interesting and caught my eye. Director Akihiro Hino definitely seemed very excited to talk about this. He seemed very excited to say that they're planning on making this a multimedia franchise. So look forward to an anime, maybe a manga. Definitely tons of merch from this. So I'm very excited to see this. So this is a detective action game where the gameplay seems to be set up in different stages. So the first stage would be where you gather the evidence and clues so you can help determine who did the crime. The second step will be identifying the culprit. Then the final setup would be the actual engaging with the culprit, chasing them, pursuing them, etc. So you're gonna have different options as far as how you choose to bring them in. There's gonna be the option to like persuade them to stop resisting arrest, and then if that fails, then you begin engaging with them and trying to take them in by force. But yeah, this definitely seems like a very original and creative idea, and I'm just excited by how excited Level 5 seems to be with this. It definitely looks like this is built off of passion, so that's really cool to see. They don't have an exact date yet, but it's coming to PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam sometime in 2023. But yeah, if you guys are interested, if this seems like your type of game, definitely keep it on your radar and stay tuned for some more information about this game. Alright then, the next game they announced was Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. It's a life sim game very much in the vein of Animal Crossing, where you can craft, gather, and battle monsters. So I feel like it's going to be like a Rune Factory / Animal Crossing thing. They're definitely trying to hit that niche of audience. They were really pushing the letter I in the Fantasy Life title. They said it stood for I for individual, as in every person is going to have their own different way of playing and different scenarios that kind of happen. I also being for island, so I think they're trying to say like, you know, if you enjoyed Animal Crossing, this is going to be a game for you. I feel like they're definitely trying to pull those people in. And then I also being for internet, so like they're pushing for the online multiplayer aspect of it. Definitely play with friends, etc. Probably, you know, invite them over to your island. Again, very much in the same vein of Animal Crossing. And then they said the I stands for something else as well, but they didn't say yet. So stay tuned for whatever else I also means. I never played the Fantasy Life that was on the 3DS, but this definitely seems like a Nintendo Switch audience game. I could definitely see people getting behind this game on the West, so I'm glad that they're bringing this out here. This definitely seems like something that's gonna help them regain their notoriety out here. But yeah, if that farming cozy style game is your type of game, then definitely look forward to this one. It is coming for the Nintendo Switch sometime in 2023. Then after that, they announced Megaton Mushashi Wired. And so this is a game that originally released only for Japan. So now it's finally coming out globally for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. They're pushing for crossplay between all platforms, and that's great. Definitely, that's something that multiplayer online games definitely need. And it's definitely going to help people get invested in this game if their friends are picking this up on a different platform than them. So I'm very excited to give this one a shot. I love mech style anime, so this is definitely up my alley. This is definitely taking inspiration from things like Gundam or other mech style animes from the late 80s, early 90s. So it's definitely nice to see this, them pay homage to those type of things. They showed off a bunch of different customizable options for your robot, and I like that. It's definitely going to make it tailor fit for however you want to play this game. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. It definitely looks super fun, and I can't wait for the release of this game. The next game they showed off is the next entry to the Professor Layton series. This is Professor Layton and a New World of Steam. If you're not familiar with the Professor Layton series, this is pretty much a puzzle game where you're challenged and tasked with solving a bunch of little mini games slash puzzle things. They're very fun and interesting, and they're definitely worth trying if you haven't tried them out. The art style and the graphics of this game definitely look leagues above any of their other entries into this series, so it definitely looks really cool. I'm really excited for them to showcase this one, and I know all the Professor Layton fans have been waiting for just the next game in the series. They haven't announced an official release date yet, but some retailers have it stated for June 30th, and this could be just a placeholder date, but seeing as how none of the other titles coming out 2023 have a release date yet that's marked on any retailer, this could actually be releasing on June 30th. It is coming out for the Nintendo Switch, so if this is your first Professor Layton game, or if you're a longtime veteran of the series, definitely look forward to checking this game out and put it on your radar. The final announcement was Inazuma 11 Victory Road. This is a soccer game that looks to have a school sim aspect to it. You talk and recruit members of your school to join and customize your soccer team. The cutscenes are being developed by Mappa Studios and they look stunning. Inazuma 11 Victory Road will come out to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and mobile sometime in 2023. There is going to be a lot of customization options, especially when it comes to being able to pick who you want in your team, and then they even said that you're going to be able to customize your layout for your game controls, so choosing which buttons do what, and that's definitely really cool. I like when games let you personalize it to fit however you want to play. That definitely seems to be one of the strategies I think Level 5 is going for with these titles. Letting the player decide however they want to play is definitely a bold choice, and I'm very excited to get my hands on some of these titles. After all the announcements, director Akihiro Hino definitely wanted to take some time out to stress how they're going to be releasing all these games globally. So with help of different localization teams, they're going to be getting this out in multiple different languages to multiple different regions. And he wanted to stress out how they are going to be coming to Japan first, and then they'll be kind of scattershot released throughout the 2023, 2024 to different regions. But yeah, it's just really nice to see that Level 5 has confidence in the market outside of Japan, that they believe that right now is a good time to release some of their more creative, more original titles. This is definitely, they're definitely a studio that needs to have a global presence, just because I feel like tons of people need to experience these different ideas, and I'm just glad to see them coming out with some of these games. I don't think any of these games look bad, even if they're not my style of game. So like, for example, Fantasy Life is probably not a game I'm going to be checking out, but it's just cool because I know a lot of people will be checking these titles out. So I'm just hoping that us on the Western audience, we receive these games well, as long as they're built fine and they play good. That I'm hoping that they sell well. That way Level 5 can continue to bring us some of these awesome games that they can come up with. With that, those are my final thoughts. Let me know if you guys are going to be checking out any of these titles. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video.